What is your partner's favorite sex position?
I even to ask this one. You call me outside people.
Is he a must? I don't need to say it to how will they be looking at me and say, Pastor?
Do couples really know everything about each other? On today's show, we've brought 3 couples, kept each pair in separate rooms, and asked them the same questions. How many people do you think your partner dated before you guys got married?
Rike, Cynthia. Then there's one very busty girl that doesn't have sense. What's her name? 3. Yes.
About 6. About 6.
We will settle it in private.
At the end of the show, anyone that loses from each pair will have to do a forfeit, a bow of shame. Which of them will have their face covered in shame at the end of the show? Let's find out on today's episode of How Well Do You Know?
My name is Ify Olaoti. I'm a sugar artist, an event person, and a baker. This is my all-time boyfriend.
My name is Michael Olauti, and I am a telecoms consultant. Next to me is my beauty queen.
We've been married for 19 years. We've known each other for 21 years. 99.
9 years.
Let me count.
99.
That's 26 years.
My name is Olariwaju Oluwashola Damilola. I'm a teacher. Beside me is my husband.
My name is Olariwaju Olaoluwa Davis. I'm an administrator and also a pastor. The person beside me is my beautiful wife.
My name is Faith Odunori. I'm a public servant and a businesswoman. The person standing next to me is my husband.
My name is Olutola Odunori. I'm a creative person. I specialize in visual designs and print production. And this is my wife, and we've been married for 4 years.
Yeah.
So who's going to win today?
I don't know. Probably Misha, but I don't know. Don't let me make
How
mouth.
do you feel now? What about me? I think I'll win.
What?
I know him.
Let's watch
say
now.
that.
You know this your makeup. I told you before, it will spoil.
It's not fine.
26 years. I've been carrying all our diaries around in this small head like this.
So you accept defeat from the beginning just like that?
Well, to a large extent, but I still leave room for the victory.
I'll win today. I know what he can do. I know what he can say.
Let's watch and see.
So who's going first?
Should we go first?
All right.
Or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Don't fall your hand.
God will help us.
Don't fall your hand.
Go first.
No. I'm not going.
I pity.
No, you go first. I'm sure that I'll win.
No wahala.
I'm so certain. Don't worry.
No wahala.
I'll win it.
I'm expecting.
Okay.
My first question for you. What is the color of your partner's toothbrush?
Pink. It has design of blue, pink, then the body itself is white. That should be her answer. If she does not know her toothbrush, then
The question is, what is the color of your toothbrush?
Yellow.
yellow care. She's talking about the previous one, not the current
The
one.
color of my toothbrush is yellow.
Error.
He bought it though, so he should know the answer.
Error.
All right.
Oh, Jesus. It's the old one I'm saying, oh, blood of Jesus.
Bluish, yellowish. It's a combination of colors. It's not like the conventional brush she uses. She's wearing braces now, so there's a special brush that I give to her. It's combined colors.
What is the color of your toothbrush?
The color of my toothbrush is white and purple.
She just started using it. It's not like a conventional brush.
Do you think your husband got it?
I know he'll get it.
Pink or red? Let's say pink red.
You have to pick just one.
It's a mixed colors, pink red.
What is the color of your toothbrush?
My toothbrush is pink. Color pink.
Do you think he got it?
Yes, now. Because he sees it every day. You can't miss it. Pink. His own is blue.
What is your partner's favorite number?
Let me do 9. We share the number sort of. We put it on our email. We add it to some of our passwords. We interchange it. 9.
So what is your favorite number?
6. We're 6 in my family. So I just love that number 666. And in my house, we're 6.
If you just say, what do you say about 9? He will tell you 1 or 2 things.
What do you think about the numbers 9? Does it ring any bell?
9 is a lot of things. Can I say that on camera?
I think 6.
What is your favorite number?
Favorite number? Number. I don't have a favorite number. There are 2 numbers that come to mind. 23 and 8.
So you have to lock in on one. Which one are you locking on?
23. That's our number. I think the first time we started our relationship, that was the number. 23. And we got married on the 23rd of September. Yeah, so it should be 23.
Favorite number? I pray she picks it too. I'm tempted to either mention a day of birth or her age. Let me go with her age. 32. This spirit help me. 32. Let me look on 32.
My favorite number? Oh God. Cut it off.
Better pick your age.
That would be 7.
Jesus. That's
7.
a month.
My birthday is 17/7.
Jesus.
Do you think your husband got it?
I don't think he has any idea.
Raise up a random hand, your left or your right. And you think she will also ask us to raise up a random hand. Which hand do you think she raise up?
The ring hand is the left. I think it's the left. She raise up her. For sure, she raise up the left.
So which one are you locking in on?
Left. Like left.
Right hand. Right hand. My right hand because it's the hand I use often. And my husband used to say something about the right hand being the right hand. That says everything that you have to do, it has to be the right hand.
A right hand, I guess. A right hand, yeah.
I read my right.
Why did you choose your right?
Because that what comes to mind. Raising left is
No, don't change your mind. You better lock
the
it
right
in.
one is faster.
Do you think your partner has ever thought of separating from you?
Wow, that's a very serious question. You know why I wouldn't want to say yes? Because it was a very long time ago. First 2 years of marriage.
So you say yes or no? Which one are you?
Because there was that friction. I would say yes.
When we were dating, oh yes, he's not my tribe anyway. So I knew I was going to have a lot of questions from my parents. Why from the West and not from the East? So I thought that it was going to be a threat to my parents. So I was like, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I was ready to just leave so that I could have my peace of mind.
Her mom is the Igbo type, you know. So there was this concern that Yorubas are always polygamous in nature, that wouldn't last. But the mom spends the best of her times ever with us. And she keeps saying it, I'm the best in-law that she could have ever had. But there was that threat, actually.
Yes. I think it's before we got married. We literally grew up together. We were friends for 7 years. We dated for 6 years. During the period when she was in school, we actually broke up, but it was just for a day. Let's just leave it that way.
Of course, yes. It was in the north.
Yes.
I was in the west, and it was a long distance.
Pause! We want to take this moment to appreciate all of you who are not in a long distance relationship with us. We saw all your tags, all of you that were in your top 10, top 1%. And if we're not in your number 1, you need to do better next year. This is your chance to subscribe to the channel now. We are still trying to hit 350,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Crusaders, please, let's show that we can make this happen. Hit the subscribe button, like the video. Now, let's get back into the show.
He had this thing that probably I was seeing someone else, and it was based on what someone told him, a relative, and I felt bad because some extent, you have to trust this person. I know that sometimes distance might put those things in your mind.
We had distance for like 4 years out of the 6 years, so definitely it's not easy. If not that we grew up together, probably we won't be together. When our best friend is telling me that it's not easy, so.
In terms of maybe you're having an argument, you want to have your own moments, but not break up. There's nothing like break up. Our motto is the other person or nobody else.
Break up. Wow.
Yeah.
No. Never. Never ever. Break up. Break up is too long. It's too far.
All of
No, never ever. We actually promised that service forever, so where are you going to? Nobody's going anywhere.
What will your partner say when we ask her how often she would like you guys to have sex?
Not too often. Probably once a week. She is not that. She was a virgin when I got married to her. You should understand what. So she's not really a sex freak like that. So.
At most 4 times a week.
Ah!
It depends on mood, sha. So that's 3.
Ah.
3 times a week.
Probably because she is considering me. Because me, I would love to have it 3 times a week. But she is not somebody that wants to have it. So probably that's why.
I hope my family member will not watch this. Every time if it's possible, I also touchy people like that. And I don't want to use number because we might miss number, but it's always every time. Anytime we are together, we always touchy.
Okay, you have to give us a number.
In a week, if you are together Monday to Sunday or Sunday to Sunday, I can say 6 out of 7 days a week.
Anytime, any day, as many times as possible.
So you have to give us a number.
I don't know. It's at the spirit leads. Let's say 3 times a week. Let me just leave it like that.
Every often, so we don't count. But just now, anytime we are free, we just have to touch. So
Permit me to say that every other day. Let's say weekly, twice a week.
Like every night. Okay, every day.
Realistically, she may want it every day, but she's tired. Sometimes she works at 3 a.m. And even if I want it, I'm like, she's tired. I'll leave her.
What's something you think your partner is insecure about?
I don't think she has any security. I don't think there's anything.
So are you locking in on nothing?
Nothing else.
Insecure. That word. I'm not insecure about anything. There's nothing.
Insecurity. I can't really think of one. I can't just pick a particular, but what is coming to my mind is her fears. Probably she likes doing things. I don't know. I don't know. I can't pick. I can't just pick a particular thing.
You have to say something.
Alright, let me just put it that way because I'm taller than her, so I used to use that to intimidate her a lot.
Well, nothing.
I said it now, nothing now.
Okay, you don't accept nothing.
I said it before. I think I should have locked that in.
There has to be something. Just something. Give us something. I mean, you don't have to give us the full details, but just give us an idea around it.
I'm feeling like transferring the answer to her head.
It's not really insecurity. You're just aiming for something and you've not gotten it, and then you work hard, then actually achieve it.
That's a major fear. No, I mentioned it before now, so you can give that to me, I beg. No.
What's something your partner has forgiven you for, but still has not forgotten?
There's nothing she would have forgiven me that she has not forgotten.
100% sure.
100% sure.
Can I say that on national TV? There was one time I got upset and I
I thought
crashed
she has forgotten it too.
his
She crashed my
precious
TV.
3D
I
TV,
thought she has forgotten it.
and the best happened. I've actually forgiven him, but hey, I can't forget to.
Early times of marriage, I used to have anger issues. I was a young chap, 17 years ago. It's a long time. A lot of things have How many TVs? We've bought over 8 TVs.
That's deep. Oh. Most of the time, I'm always scared of even offending her. I've not done any capital offense. That you are not to forget.
Actually,
Say nothing. No.
okay.
Ah,
I don't think there is.
thank God.
The only thing I can talk about is when we had our first daughter, as our first child, we were in the delivery room. I had a tear. The baby came out and they gave them the baby and he just walked out with the baby.
I didn't walk out. The doctor asked me to leave.
The doctor had to stitch up and it was crazy. Like I was literally screaming my lungs out after delivery.
I actually wanted to wait, but the doctor asked the nurse to ask us to leave, so we had to leave.
And he said the doctor asked him to leave. But when I was delivering, he didn't leave. So I felt like I was kind of left aside. And that affected me for few days because I didn't even want to carry the baby. I felt cheated.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this, actually. I'm shocked because we never discussed about this. I'm so sorry. It was the doctor that asked us to leave. I was not the only one there. My mom was there. So the nurses were there. The doctor asked us to leave. Man, you know.
But see, there's nothing. You people not agree.
No, nothing is not an answer.
Maybe the only thing I can say, which I don't think is valid, maybe buying of sneakers. There was a time I said I'll stop buying sneakers and I still bought. She was angry but if people need something to say, I just think. But apart from that, I can bet it's nothing that she's going to say.
Was it when we were dating? I saw a message. I was talking to another person and we spoke about it. I forgive him. But I still remember it though.
I think maybe why she hasn't forgotten about me, that because that's the only thing that has ever happened. The person was more of a toaster then. It was a company I was trying to get a job with, so and that was the end. Whenever I go out, I always come home. This is what happened. This girl, this, and I'll chat and we'll laugh about it. But that was the only one I knew I was trying to hide. But there was nothing deep.
What's something your partner says you do that reassures her of your love?
She's somebody that likes acts of service, taking her as priority. I think basically just to support her, make sure she achieves her goals.
Okay, so I'm always in his plan,
Yeah.
including me in his plan.
Yeah. I didn't miss it now. Putting her in my plan is also giving her assurance now of our plans, of our dreams.
My intentionality, availability, always there to help, this and that, and one intentionality.
He tells me that he loves me. And his actions, he cares about me. He does so many things that randomly I don't need him to do.
Everything, one word.
He gives me money. He gives me gifts. He takes care of my parents.
Out of everything you've listed, you have to lock in on one.
He cares for me. Let me just put it like that. He's very intentional, so.
God,
Commitment. And whatever she says, if you summarize it all, to commitment.
He does a lot of things. What he answers when I call, I guess. If I say, hello, babe, say, hi, sweetie. Hello, darling. Hello, sweetheart. It spoils up the dead cells.
It's still part of commitment because, the love is just too glaring.
That point is lost.
I don't think I've even got any point.
What does your partner admire the most about you?
It's either my creativity or let's use the word hardworking.
His kind heart. He's too kind.
There are so many. I don't really want to pick. Maybe my spontaneous acts to give my family comfort. It's all about family.
He takes responsibilities for everything that he needs to do. He owns up to most of his all his responsibility. He owns up to it. And I find that very, very, very sexy.
I got one.
That I'm caring. I think she must not miss this one. She can't miss this one. When we were friends, our friends used to tell her that this your guy, this your friend is too caring.
He's honest. Like, he's genuinely honest. And
Lord of Jesus.
when he relates to people, it's not basically because of what he could get off from them, but he's somebody that loves people genuinely. And even when they mess up, still seeing the 1% that is good and he focuses
Yeah, that's
on
true.
it.
What's one gift you think your partner wants from you now?
We just went for a vacation, so I won't say that. Right now, I'm refurbishing the house, so she's good with that. I've just invested in her business, so what she wants? I just bought her an iPhone, so what again? What is still lacking that she would want from me? It's not a car. Maybe take her on another vacation.
Another vacation. Okay.
Babe, please give me my Benz back. C350 AMG, please.
I didn't know she's serious. I let go the AMG because I bought her another car. But she didn't complain. Once in a while she say, AMG, I miss the Benz. But I didn't know that she's missing it so much.
You think you're going to give it back to her?
Sure. Because I actually want it. But she was always telling me like, I know you're going to get another AMG soon for yourself. But she didn't tell me that she was going to be the one driving it.
Really?
Yes. You buy it, she takes it over.
Now, she has been complaining about her phone. I pray she says her phone.
One gift that I want from my husband now.
Don't think too much now. Just say your phone.
The time is now, baby, to ask you for that gift. I'd say a shoe.
Yay! Bata. Do you know how many shoes she have?
There's one shoe I'm hiding online. I
Ah!
can show you. You buy it.
The only gift she's looking forward to now, maybe a car. I'm working towards it, yes. A red car.
I want a car. That's what I want.
She has bringing it on my head.
We've got to the end of your session.
All right.
How do you feel? How do you feel after this session?
I just feel probably I just need to pay more attention to her because the toothbrush stuff, I won't lie to you, the thing paid me.
There's been a lot of things I've not been observant enough to have noted. So I picked those things.
The questions were deep anyway, but it was nice. I had to go and start rethinking about some stuff.
But these questions are hard, oh God. I think you will do well. I'm sure after this, we're going to continue some things. We're going to talk about some things.
This time around, I'll see how she's going to get me.
Okay.
What's one name your partner loves to be called by?
Lokpemi.
Do you think that was going to say as well?
Yes, sir. That's his name.
What romantic name do you love the most that you want your wife to keep calling you?
Lokwemi.
That's the name.
Yes. That has been our pet name, mine, that she has been calling, and I like it so. There's an entitlement to that name. The name.
So I call him Black Panther.
You think I want to say?
I hope he says so.
She calls me babe.
Pastor Ola.
She calls me many names, but the one she calls me often is babe. So
He's not the one.
I'm
says
cool
often,
with.
not
If I'm
the
not
one I
cool
love
with
to
it,
call
I
him now.
won't stick to.
Baby.
Yeah, sure.
Baby.
That's not to be said.
Yes.
What is one romantic name you love to be called by your wife?
Baby. That's how we've been referring to ourselves over the years, and it has stuck. She still sees me as her baby.
Baby is sweet. It's just a sweet name to call someone.
What's something your partner wants to get rid of in your closet?
What he wants to get rid of is plenty clothes. He's always saying I have plenty clothes. Maybe you want to reduce the number of clothes.
What is that one thing you want to get rid of in your partner's wardrobe?
Is some clothes. I like her putting on trousers, but because of the nature of what I do, so probably some of her trousers. Yeah.
The way we are raised is different. Me, I'm Nuchi babe. My dad is trained by an army. He taught us how to box. They buy trousers for us because of the nature of the environment. Sometimes but I don't have to run.
There's this one Ankara clothes. I wore it when I was pregnant. He saw it recently and he said, "This clothes, what's this clothes doing here?" And he said I should throw it away. So that one.
There used to be one thing, I think we've gotten of, there's a particular gene But now,
Remember, oh,
except there's something I want to add.
you saw it now. You saw it recently.
There's not.
Ah,
I don't think there's anything for now.
he has forgotten.
If it's to add, maybe more sneakers and more. I would be so perfect. I do most of the show, but
God, I beg. Now, Kara clothes, he forgot it.
Who would your partner say is more dramatic to you two?
Oh, me. I can be dramatic at 2 a.m. I can laugh from my dream and bring it to life and we'll talk about it. That's how dramatic I am.
Me. Very dramatic. I'm very expressive. So I'm more dramatic.
Isoko people, they escalate everything. He's half Yoruba, half Isoko. Yeah, so when they want to exclaim, hey. Anyway.
It's just nature. Like I express myself more in terms of exclamations and the rest. So I'm more dramatic.
We are both dramatic. No. But who is more dramatic? It should be him. Pick yourself.
dramatic.
Thank you, baby. More drama. More.
You do things. Just I let it go, but I must always react. So I think I'm the dramatic person.
I'm dramatical. There's some things he doesn't take serious. But me, I will see it like in 20 ways and I will explain it. But he still seeing it as just one thing.
I'll say she is. In her head, she will think I'm the one, but she's the one. She's more dramatic than.
I know,
She's way more dramatic than. We had an issue recently, and I never ever expected her to react as much as she did, and she did. So.
What is your partner's favorite sex position?
Oh. Can I call it favorite? But there's one that he likes to do a lot. I don't know what the name is. The one that I'm at the front and he's at the back. Don't disappoint me, please.
Doggy.
That's what they call it. Wow.
I hate to ask this one. You might be asking people.
Yes, how?
Do I need to say this? Is it a must? I don't need to say it too. I can't answer that question.
What?
How will they be looking at me and say, Pastor? Can we skip that question?
What's the partner's favorite sex position?
When I'm on top.
You think that what you say?
Because most times he takes me up. He takes me and brings me up. So I feel he wants it that way. Ooh. His face.
Missionary.
Uncle. He's being conservative. I know that he's pretending.
When was the last time you think he bought your partner?
Last time.
I would think the last discussion we had it was about someone coming over and I bluntly said no. I was very mad. I was very angry. I had to just step out of the house for a while and he was looking for me. So, and then he just said, okay, he has called the person not coming over.
The last issue we had, I was still the one that apologized.
That is it.
I spoke to her about somebody staying with us, and the countenance that she gave was okay. Then later, when I spoke to her the second time about it, she said she never gave me approval, that she never said the person can stay with us.
I got you, Baba.
That's like 2 years, a year and a half. I needed his attention and he was on the phone and I told him to drop the call and he was like, it's an important call. So I asked him if the call was much more important than me. I fled off. He was hurt.
I can't actually place a finger on the timing. We had an argument about something and then she walked out of me or something and I was upset. I can't remember the particular month, but it's been a while. She went to sleep in the guest room.
He was traveling to Abeokuta that same morning. So he opened the guest room and told me, I'm traveling to Abeokuta. So I said, safe journey. And he left. And how did you settle that himself? Okay, his mom was ill. His mom is my very good friend. So I wanted to find out how she was doing. I was eager to know how she was doing. So I asked, how is Momsi? And we started talking. He told me he was hurt. He asked me why I moved out of the room. I told him the tension was too intense. So I couldn't sit and stay. I apologized anyway, and we came back.
I think it was 2 weeks ago. But sincerely, I can't remember what happened. But I knew it was 2 weeks ago because I knew we had a very rough fight. We were not talking to each other. I don't know who said the sorry first. I think I'm the one. But until somebody said sorry and until we sat down and we spoke about it. So it was 2 weeks ago.
Hot.
Can't remember. Can't remember.
Maybe I didn't hurt you then. You're just doing silent treatment for me.
I don't know if it's anger. But I think few days ago when she called me and said there was nothing for dinner. I think that was just... Those things don't count, really.
Look, asking me.
If you really want me to give you an answer. But for art, no. Anything like that.
So I didn't do anything.
What's something your partner has to give up for your relationship, for you guys?
Plenty things, so.
One.
One,
Yeah.
when we were traveling to China last year, we needed to get some things. He sold his Benz, my Benz, and he sold one other car again. The Hilux, so we could go. There was a time I needed to expand my business, and he disposed 4 plots of land, and there was an opportunity he ought to have gotten in US, and because of me, he scattered the whole thing. He said he's not doing it again because it's going to cause issues with him and his wife.
So we have to look in on one. Yeah.
Hey, but I don't know which of them will he hold so dear now. His Benz.
I give up pride. I give up pride.
Uncle.
I used to be a very proud guy. I gave that up and I give up anger.
What do you think your wife said?
She would say pride.
He's talking about virtues, and I was talking about tangible things. Actually, I wouldn't have said pride. I would have said anger. My husband, he can throw someone from the 3rd floor if the person upsets him.
He still keeps his friends. He goes out. Might have a problem with that one now. I think he stays home more than, I don't know, more than before. And sometimes if I have to be at work and there's nobody with our baby, he has to stay back. Sometimes he would postpone his work or his job for evening. So when I'm back, he will go.
I think a few friendships,
Really?
I mean guy to guy friendships, like all of the lifestyle were different.
Wow. I never knew.
I'm a family-oriented person, so I can't be with friends. When you see their call, it's all about this girl club, so you have to give up a lot of friendships and...
Wow. I never knew.
In the place of finance, I know he has things he wants to do personally for himself, but then looking at the family and the needs of the family, he's somebody that he put all things aside to focus on his family. He doesn't joke with us. He'll cross the ocean for us, and I'm appreciative of that.
I remember before we got married, I was planning on going for my master's. I had the money to do my master's then, so I felt either I do my master's or I get married. And since God told me to do the marriage, I had to go.
I don't feel bad. For every relationship you build with someone, you're giving something. On my own part too, I made some sacrifices too. It might not be equal. I'm not saying we are giving the same sacrifice, but then it's something that proves that you want something and you're going for it.
What's something your partner would say, I'm proud of you for accomplishing?
Whoa. Should be my business. I've been growing in business. Then probably my ministry, my singing ministry.
Oh, you have to lock in on one.
Business.
I think it should be business-wise.
Aww.
Business-wise.
Yay! I knew it.
One is less than 5K store, and the other is
To the word,
Gift
baby.
Envy. That's my brand, but I couldn't handle it,
Yeah.
so I think business-wise, I'm proud of how she's starting
Thank you.
and seeing everything go. So that's it.
Ooh, yeah. Thank you. He loves business. He likes money. He's a money man. So I knew he would say business.
I've been able to run my business from scratch to where it is today. Manage the home, manage his life, manage everything. Management skills, have been able to juggle everything. I think that's what he will say.
what I'm most proud of her for her accomplishment. She's a very impactful person. She has impacted so many people. She has impacted youths, widows, people who don't have a means of livelihood. I'm very proud of her in that regard.
Do you know, I've never really thought of me impacting people that much because I just love teaching.
So it's someone that is big on upskilling yourself and improving yourself, like not being the same way you are. Last year, I took a course on cybersecurity. In fact, I myself, I wasn't like giving my 100% children work and all of that, but then I put through. Let's give it that.
My question is deep.
Very deep. By the so deep.
There are many things.
Just give us one. We just need one out of these many things.
Just one. Though she liked reading books and everything, but I happen to be the one that study more, get more certificates, do this. But recently I discovered that she's into gaining more knowledge. I wanted her to do a particular course on customer relations and everything. So I've been on her for that particular course. So she decided to do it by herself.
So I feel it like.
What's one gift you think your partner wants from you now?
People just go and make somebody start writing things down when I get home. I have to start putting a lot of things down because these questions are so deep. Is it a tangible gift?
Yeah.
He has always wanted to change his iPhone. He has been stuck on 12 like forever. I think he might want a 16.
She knows I like sweatshirts. Maybe some sweatshirts.
Thank God. That one is affordable.
See that a for this a perfume? They don't particular perfume finished using. He liked it a lot. See that a perf or a Snickers? Should be perf.
I never thought of it. Depends. If I have different gifts that I have in mind. If it is physical, if it is tangible and intangible.
Just one now.
We want to do a business now, like very soon. And I don't know.
What's the business? A gift.
The business, she should give me money. Me, I want money. There's nothing she wants to get for me that. Money. I'm actually in need of money. Yeah, so money is good.
From me. He likes sneakers. His sneakers.
All right.
Don't be shy. Say it. Shameless man.
Sneakers.
You don't get shame.
How many kids does your partner want to get to have?
2. That's
Only 2.
yes, 2. A boy and a girl. First one a girl, the way we had it, right? Second one a boy. He doesn't want more. I'm going to want more actually. He wants 2, I want 3.
Me, just 2. I don't want anything more. And God has given us what I want. Just one boy, one girl. But she actually wants 3.
There's one time he mentioned 6. Recently, he said even if it's 1 that we have, he's fine with it. I was shocked. I don't know the number, but I think he will not mention 6. Probably 2, 3. Let me say 3. Let me stay with 3.
By default, growing up, it used to be so many, but now I'm okay with 2 or 3. I really love to have 3, but I think
You think I'll say
if I
2?
get one more, that is 2. I think the process.
I know it's 2 you think.
I don't like the process.
Are you locking in on 2 kids?
3, I'll try.
He likes-
Just a
he
trial.
likes
But 2,
children.
yeah, dude.
How many people do you think your partner dated before you guys got married?
Rike. Kí lorúkọ girl yẹn? Cynthia. Then there's one very busty girl that doesn't have sense. What's her name? 3. Yes.
You're locking in on 3.
Yes.
About 6. About 6.
We will settle it in private.
Do you think your wife got it?
I don't think she did.
You will know.
How many do you think she said?
maybe 8 or 10.
Jesus.
How do you feel about the episode? So,
Oh my goodness.
you learned a few things.
Oh yes, I did. I learned a lot.
It just shed more light to certain things that he has come to like or not like, or tend to want or not want.
I've known more, and sincerely, we're going to talk about something when we get home.
I think couples should be going to this kind of shows once in a while. There are a lot of things I studied about my husband together that I know. And thank God he doesn't want an iPhone. I'll just get a shirt just for him and keep my change in my pocket.
Are you confident about winning?
I'm not confident about it anymore.
Who do you think has won?
I think she will win this period. I keep getting to see new things about her every day. But me, I'm an open book.
I think I'm the winner. And then it's
I'm going to be calling the results
Okay.
in no particular order. Ola, you had a score of
Let me cover my face.
2.5
Jesus.
over 10.
Oluwa.
And Shola had a score of
Lord of Jesus.
5 over 10.
I said it. I said I'm an open book. I can be easily read, so that's probably why
I got it average. Bele, baby. Bele.
Faith,
Oh my God. This is the way he called my name. Ew.
Olutola,
in solidarity with me.
you scored 4.5 over 10.
Whoa, bro, you did bad.
Hold on.
Make up that bad.
And Faith,
Jesus. I'm scared.
you scored a total of
Jesus, please.
6 over 10.
Of course.
Women to women. I know. Women to women. You go.
This one was very, very close. Your scores were very, very close. Mr. Michael, sir, you scored a grand total of 2 over 10. That's a lot.
Oh Lord.
Mrs. Ifoma, you scored a whooping score of 2.5 over 10.
Well, how can there be 0.5? If there's a 0.5, then I should have a 0.5 too. It should be a draw.
How we not in this together?
When you together, don't worry, I'll take some.
Eh?
You look so cute. No, let me join you. No. Okay, look.
Sorry, baby.
Bow,
I have to
Anna.
do this. Sorry.
This is not fair.
He screws people. Like, what's your face? Don't clean it. Don't clean it. That's why.
How was the session for you guys?
It's fun.
She's very mysterious.
I'm mysterious.
The question about what did I do that hurt you or something like that. Madam. So you kept that in mind and you never told me for one day.
I wasn't.
You never told me for one day. It was the doctor that asked us to go out. It was not that I actually wanted to stay back. And we never discussed it. You shocked me.
I wasn't angry about it anymore. It's just a question.
It is
So
fine.
I answered
It is
honestly.
fine.
How was this episode for you?
It was nice. Oh my God, it was nice. I enjoyed it. How can you get 4 points? You're bad though.
No, we need to review it.
Mr. Michael, what have you learned about your wife on today's show?
I didn't really know her the way I thought I did. Thank you for helping me know more of her.
I just wanted to know that I love you a lot. You are my friend. You are my partner, and I appreciate all that you do for us. I appreciate your sacrifice and how you fulfill your promises. I appreciate that.
You know, I've always been telling you that you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Being friends with you, moving from friendship to relationship to marriage, and also to giving birth to beautiful children. I just want to say thank you. I know I love you. I love you a lot. Kenny.
You look like a clown.
No matter how I look, whether now or when I get old,
Aww.
I still want to be your love.
Baby. Oh.
I kiss you, right?
Jesus.
My baby, my love, my darling. You look so handsome right now. If I could do this thing called marriage again, I'll do it with you.
Thank you.
Again and again and again and again and again.
Sweetheart,
Yeah, baby.
I love you.
Love you too.